Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Thought I'd shake things up a little.
Yeah, just bring that right out there like that. Okay?
Yeah. Do you remember what happened yesterday?
So I remember that we were having a party for our friends, and they invited us to go worship their god, and we had to kill them.
But it was because they were telling the future.
Yeah.
That was the party that they were having.
They were telling us about the future, and then we had to go kill them.
Yeah.
As a family. I mean, it was a family affair.
And then, because there was a few of them, we had to burn the whole town down.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. We had to burn the whole town down as a burnt offering to God because, God's awesome and everything.
And murdering is fun.
And
stoning people is cool. It's the thing to do.
According to God, yeah. This is what we are supposed to do.
Yeah.
In no way whatsoever. Sorry,
yeah.
I need to put disclaimers just at the end of that. Don't burn down towns and don't kill people.
I mean, you would think
it's not okay.
Okay, I get it. On Twitter, you have to, put the / and then hashtag, sarcasm.
Right.
So that, people can understand that you didn't actually mean it. But I would think that tone implies it. But no, you're absolutely right. Murder is bad.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Somebody somewhere would listen to our podcast and then quote us out of context.
I said murdering is good.
And at least we have the disclaimer. We can say, no, you got to listen to it in context because we said no.
Yeah.
So that at least that's there.
So now I can be like, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, exactly. And that's true. They're a liar.
They are a liar.
Because only God wants you to burn down towns and only God wants you to kill people.
Not us. Yeah.
We're peace-loving liberal mass motherfuckers. So
liberal mass motherfuckers.
All right, what the fuck are we doing today?
Okay, we are doing Deuteronomy chapter 14.
Let's go do that.
Let's. Okay, so chapter 14 of Deuteronomy starts out with a brief continuation of the last chapter.
Okay.
Okay, two sentences.
I can deal with a brief continuation.
And then we got a new section.
As long as we're not destroying the world now because of psychics.
Whatever. Since you are the people of the Lord your God, never cut yourselves or shave the hair above your foreheads in mourning for the dead.
Never cut yourselves or shave your hair above the forehead. So you can't shave off all your hair on your head.
Yeah.
But
only when you're mourning.
And you can't cut yourselves.
But only when you're mourning.
But only when you can do it any other time, just not when you're mourning.
Yeah, don't be shaving your shit off.
It's the first time I've heard that rule.
No, it's not. We talked about it before.
Did we?
Yeah.
Must have been unmemorable to me, I guess.
Probably. You have been set apart as holy to the Lord your God, and he has chosen you from all the nations of the earth to be his own special treasure.
Yeah.
You're such a special treasure, husband.
Until he decides you're not.
Wait. Am I a special treasure?
You are definitely a special treasure, darling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Somebody on Twitter today said I'm scary. Am I scary?
Only sometimes, not to me. Mostly to other people, I think.
Am I a scary special treasure?
Yeah.
I think that needs to be my new Twitter bio.
Yeah?
You
should add it in there.
Scary special treasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, ready? Clean and unclean food.
Okay. Wait, so people can be clean and unclean, and now food can be clean and unclean.
Don't forget, this is all just a recap.
Okay.
And I'm getting the impression that that's what Deuteronomy is.
A fucking recap.
Yeah. The Deuteronomist came in afterward and is like, hey. Did you
guys notice how they droned on in that last fucking 4 chapters?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to rewrite this, and we're going to make it short. And we're thinking maybe we could do without those first 4 chapters.
Yeah.
But, that's your guys' call.
And then
maybe you want to repeat it again. I don't know.
And then everybody was like, oh, no, we got to keep all of it. Everything except only some things. And these things.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, so clean and unclean food.
Okay. Clean and unclean food.
You must not eat any detestable animals that are ceremonially unclean.
Oh, this is like with the cloven hoofs and bullshit like that. Okay.
These are the animals you may eat. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. It's a bulleted list.
Good.
The ox.
Okay.
The sheep.
Got it.
The goat.
Okay.
The deer. The gazelle.
That sounds good. Wait. They just said earlier.
These.
Wait. Oh, these are the ones you can eat.
You can eat. Ox, sheep, goat, deer, gazelle.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. The roe deer.
The roe deer.
The wild goat. The addax.
Okay.
The antelope and the mountain sheep.
Okay.
You can eat all of those.
All those.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Go. You going to eat them?
I mean, not right now, but maybe later.
I'm not, because I'm not a huge meat eater as it is, and I mostly am good with, like, beef or, I don't know, chicken. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
You may not eat any animal that has completely split hooves and chews the cud.
Right.
Cud.
They had covered this.
Yeah. But if the animal doesn't have both, it may not be eaten.
Wait, what?
Let me read that again.
Yeah,
I think I fucked it up.
I was wrong.
Yeah. You may eat any animal that has completely split hooves and chews the cud. So that animal, you can eat both.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it. Yeah.
But if it's one or the other, don't eat it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you may not eat the camel, the hare, or the hyrax.
I don't know what the fuck a hyrax is, but...
Well, don't worry about it. Just don't fucking eat it.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
So if you see an animal and you don't know what it is, just don't eat it because it might be a hyrax.
Probably not going to eat an animal unless I know that I can eat the animal.
Would you eat a hare?
And it's already killed and processed and prepped for me.
Would you eat a hare?
Maybe, because, I mean, there's rabbit stuff. Isn't it a rabbit, basically?
I mean, a hare is, like, really big and tall.
Yeah.
And a rabbit is just like a little bunny rabbit.
Right, right, yeah.
Yeah, we covered this in our Easter episode.
Right. No, I kind of remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so don't eat those things. The camel, the hare, and the hyrax. They chew the cud, but they don't have split hooves.
Oh, damn it.
So they are ceremonially unclean for you.
Okay.
Okay, bad stuff.
Yeah,
poison.
Bad.
Don't do it.
Yep.
Okay, ready? And you may not eat the pig. Okay? Don't eat the pig.
Fuck that. I'm going to eat that pig.
I love bacon.
Right?
I actually
that rule can just kiss my ass right now.
I had a dream last night that I was putting things on my plate to eat, and I got some eggs, and then nobody was looking.
Yeah.
So instead of just grabbing 2 slices of bacon, I grabbed like a whole handful of bacon. I was so excited in this dream that I could eat so much food.
Yeah.
Or not food, but bacon specifically.
Right.
Yeah, it was a weird dream. I don't typically dream of food.
Bacon is really good.
I like bacon. I haven't had enough bacon recently.
We had, for our kid, we had a bacon birthday. Remember that?
That was so cool.
It was awesome.
Everything was some kind of bacon-made
Sure.
treat.
Right.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
That's the word.
The bacon wrapped tater tots were my favorite.
I had never had those before, and I thought it was going to be ridiculous, and they were so good.
If you've never had bacon wrapped tater tots, you should.
Yeah. That
assuming you eat meat and stuff. So
that pretty much killed bacon for the kid, though.
Yeah, we didn't eat bacon for a while after that.
No, that birthday party was awesome.
It was their call. They wanted bacon.
They had a bacon decoration on the cake and bacon decorations all around the room, and
it was bacon.
It was fun.
Yep.
Okay, so don't eat the pig. It has split hooves, but does not chew the cud. So it is ceremonially unclean for you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Don't do it.
Okay.
You may not eat the meat of these animals or even touch their carcasses.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm not going to touch any carcass.
Right, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't like dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there.
Dead is... No,
but back then, if you came across a fresh carcass and it was, good meat to eat, you might be like, there's dinner.
I was hungry.
Yeah.
Of all the marine animals, you may eat whatever has both fins and scales.
Okay.
You may not, however, eat marine animals that do not have both fins and scales. So it's repetition.
Sure. Right.
They are ceremonially unclean for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Boring.
Yep.
You may eat any bird that is ceremonially clean, obviously.
Right.
These are the birds you may not eat.
I have to comment here real quick.
What?
I'm really kind of disappointed with this chapter.
I know.
We had such a great chapter to go over the last time with all the killing and demolishing cities and shit, and now we're talking about fucking unclean food. I'm like,
But, I was about to read off a list, and you were like,
sorry.
Let me cut you off.
I wanted to talk about how boring it was.
Well, it is boring. Okay, ready? I'm going to name off a list. Don't eat these things.
Okay, I'm not going to eat... Well, I mean, I might eat these things if they are good.
The Griffin Vulture.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I mean, it's a type of vulture.
Sure, yeah. I don't think I would ever eat a vulture. They just look fucking horrible.
Well, they're carrion eaters.
Yeah, I know.
So I wouldn't eat them either.
I mean, I guess turkeys don't really look that great either.
Turkeys are funny and ugly. They look so fucking stupid. Okay, these are all a bunch of vultures don't eat. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
The Griffin Vulture, the Bearded Vulture, the Black Vulture.
Okay, check and check.
The Kite, the Falcon, buzzards of all kinds.
Yeah, don't eat those buzzards.
No buzzards. Ravens of all kinds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat a raven anyway. They're really smart.
Quoth the raven.
Quoth the raven. They're more like pets than than Edie eats.
Yeah, I mean, anything that can talk to you, probably wouldn't want to eat it.
Okay, don't eat the eagle owl or the short...
The eagle owl. I gotta look what that is. That's pretty cool.
The short-eared owl. Don't eat them either.
Okay.
The seagull.
I hate seagulls.
They're like rats with wings.
Right? Yeah.
They're rodents. They're not really birds.
I wouldn't eat the seagull.
No. Hawks of all kinds. Don't eat a hawk. Okay? The little owl, the great owl, the barn owl, the desert owl. Don't eat any of those.
Done.
Back to vultures. Don't eat the Egyptian vulture.
Why didn't they cover that with the rest of the vultures?
I don't know. They're kind of out of order.
Okay.
Bad editing again.
Right, yeah.
Okay, don't eat the Egyptian vulture.
Definitely.
And don't eat the cormorant, which is a bird that's similar to a raven or a crow.
Okay.
Okay. I thought it was the same as a raven, but I could be obviously wrong.
Yeah.
But that kind of bird.
Sure. Okay.
So don't eat that.
I won't eat that.
Okay. The stork. Don't eat a stork.
Yeah, they got to bring the babies. Yeah, come on.
That's how they're born.
Right? Yeah, don't eat the stork.
Herons of all kinds.
I love herons. Herons are cool birds.
They're weird. They have stick legs that are bendy backwards.
I know, they're awesome.
Like flamingos.
Yeah.
But I like flamingos.
So what's your beef with herons then?
I don't know. What's the difference between a flamingo and a heron?
Fuck if I know.
Flamingos are pink.
Flamingos are pink, yeah. That's all I got.
That's all I got, yeah. Okay, don't eat the hoopoe.
The hoopoe, huh?
What's a hoopoe?
I don't know. I won't eat it, though.
Don't eat it. And don't eat the bat, which are also rodents.
Actually, you can eat bat.
Don't you fucking eat a bat. They're unclean.
I'm just saying that people do.
Are you going to eat a bat?
I'm not. I mean, I might try if somebody had put it in front of me and
I'm not going to eat a fucking bat, okay?
All right, no bats
I would prefer if you don't eat a bat either.
Even if it meant that you could, go against God?
I can go against God so many other ways. Honestly, every time I masturbate, I'm going against God.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't gotta eat a bat.
Right, that's true.
Don't eat bats.
Okay, I probably won't eat a bat.
Okay. All winged insects that walk along the ground are ceremonially unclean for you and may not be eaten. So like flies. insects.
I mean, they fly. They said they walk along the...
They do. They are winged insects that walk along the ground.
Okay. All right.
Don't eat a fly.
All right.
Okay? Ready?
Yep.
But you may eat any winged bird or insect that is ceremonially clean, obviously.
No, right.
Yeah. If it's clean, you can eat it.
Yeah.
If it's not clean, you can't eat it.
Right.
That's not the question. The question is...
Which ones?
Which ones are which?
Right.
You must not eat anything that has died a natural death. So...
Okay.
No,
so you can't just come across carcass
no roadkill.
No even roadkill. If you saw, I mean, I guess probably that's smart because could have died of disease and who knows why it died.
But let me ask you this. So you're standing there in your field, right?
Yeah.
And you see like a lion attacks this lamb.
Right.
That was, I guess, because it happened in nature, a natural death.
Right.
But if it was your pet, then maybe you could call it a murder. Fucking lion was a goddamn murderer.
Right.
Can you eat the lamb?
I mean, I would if I was hungry enough. I guess.
But let's say you're like living by this list, right?
Well, if you're living by that list, obviously not. It's a natural death.
But it was murdered.
But it's still a natural death.
But how was it a natural death? It didn't die of natural causes.
But
it didn't die of its own accord.
Humans in God's eye are the only special creatures or whatever. So it's a natural death if it dies any other way other than at our hands. That
makes no fucking sense.
I would agree with that. But I think that's the general sentiment. I
would eat that lamb.
I'm with you there.
If I was a lamb eater.
I'm with you there.
Okay.
I hate lamb.
I hate lamb also.
Ugh. It's too gamey.
It is. And so is goat. I've
never tried goat.
I tried it one Easter like 500 years ago.
Huh.
Like I went to somebody's house and they had it and I was like, I'll try it because,
Sure.
You try stuff. Right?
You ever put something in your mouth and then you just kind of like get the napkin up to your mouth and you're like, no, nope.
Yep. That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's like when you're in the bathroom and you're about to fart, so you cough or you stomp your foot against the ground.
There you go.
Make your sneakers squeak, hoping that nobody hears the fart.
Yeah. Or, first thing I look for is the fan switch.
Yeah.
Because that's always helpful.
But if you're in like a public bathroom, that's when you do it. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's when you hope that whatever noises that you make mask the sound of the poopy splash.
I've never really tried that. I just let it go.
Really?
Well, yeah.
In a public bathroom?
Definitely. I just think it's funny.
I mean, what if it's like packed?
It's more of an audience to entertain.
You just fart.
You hear a couple chuckles from outside and like, yeah.
You just let it go.
That's right, yeah. You just let it go.
See, in a women's room, we do not want to hear each other fart. Real bad. Real bad. Okay. You may give it to a foreigner living in your town. Those natural deaths.
Oh, so it's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for foreigners. And
you may sell it to a stranger.
So, wait.
But
so they could still be an Israelite, but they're a stranger. Mm-hmm. And you found it, you picked it up, and you're like, I'm going to sell this at the market.
Fuck yeah, I am.
I don't know you. I'm going to sell you this meat.
Do not eat it yourselves.
Right, but you can sell it to somebody that you don't know that's the same fucking religious persuasion as you.
Yeah, but do not eat it yourselves, for you are set apart as holy to the Lord your God.
But it doesn't say don't sell it to an Israelite. It just says don't sell it to somebody you know.
Which is funny because, like, that other person that you sell it to might also be holy to the Lord your God.
Right, yeah, and then you just fucked them or something,
I know.
And you're basically like, whatever.
Whatever. $1.
Right.
You must not cook a young goat in its mother's milk.
They've mentioned that before.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
Whatever.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to cook a
that sounds pretty
young or old.
I don't like killing things in general, so
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not doing that.
Don't do it. Okay, that's the end of that section.
Okay.
Okay, the law of the tithe. Okay.
The law of the tithe, great.
The eye of the tiger. What?
I wanted to be so upbeat for this section.
I'm trying over here.
I'm like food and fucking...
The eye of the tiger. The law of the tithe.
Yeah, all right.
You must set aside a tithe of your crops. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
1/10 of all the crops you harvest each year. Don't forget.
Again.
Okay. Bring this tithe to the designated place of worship, the place the Lord your God chooses for his name to be honored.
Yeah.
And eat it there in his presence.
Right, but also give some to fucking, you know, whoever the priests are.
It's like the Sunday church picnic.
Yeah.
It's a potluck.
Right.
Everybody brings something and share. And that's when you can get rid of your roadkill.
Right, yeah. I mean, he's got to make sure the strangers eat it.
Yeah. This applies to your tithes of grain, new wine, olive oil, and the firstborn males of your flocks and herds.
Okay.
There's something wrong with me because, like, I've had cats before, right, that were pregnant and had baby kitties. And I never am like, oh, the first one you had was a male. Oh, the second one you had was a female. Like, that's not how I do. Like, when I'm looking at a cat having kittens, I'm just like, you know, I'm looking at the kittens and, you know, there's 6 of them.
Sure.
And then I don't find out till later whether they're male or female because it doesn't matter.
That's what vets are for.
But, yeah, it's not relevant.
Right.
To me.
Yeah, they're all cute. Like,
yeah, and they all have their little eyes shut and they're so cute.
They are.
Right. And they can't even, I love kittens. Kittens are awesome. I would never, ever give up the first male-born kitten for sacrifice or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, would you?
No.
That's gross, right?
Yeah, totally.
Ugh. Okay. Doing this will teach you always to fear the Lord your God. Because
fear.
That's important.
There it is.
Yeah.
Don't want to forget that.
Yeah.
Make sure you remember the fear.
I love kittens more than I fear God.
Oh, fuck yeah. Do you know how much I fear God?
Not at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I laugh in the eye of God.
Right, yeah.
I spit in your general direction.
I mean, I call him a fucker on Twitter, and in here I call him a dick and all kinds of shit. So I don't think I have a whole lot of fear, because if I did, I'd be a little bit more worried about my future.
And I would sit further back from you if I was afeared. But I'm not afeared.
Right, yeah.
Hey, now when the Lord your God blesses you with a good harvest, the place of worship he chooses for his name to be honored might be too far for you to bring the tithe.
Oh, darn.
That's where I live. If so, you may sell the tithe portion of your crops and herds, put the money in a pouch, and go to the place the Lord your God has chosen. Okay? So instead of carrying all those animals...
You still have to go. You just got to bring in his money instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you arrive, you may use the money to buy any kind of food you want. Cattle, sheep, goats, wine, or other alcoholic drink. Then feast there in the presence of the Lord your God and celebrate with your household.
I think this is where potlucks came from.
I think so.
Like,
everybody
all these fuckers
was
bringing in their food from everywhere.
Everybody's like, I live way too far away.
They're like us. They stop at the fucking grocery store on the way in. They're like, God damn it, we got to get something real quick.
Some of them frosted sugar cookies. Yep. And do not neglect the Levites in your town, for they will receive no allotment of land among you.
Yeah, don't forget about them.
You can sell them your fucking...
If they have no land, that means they probably have no fucking offerings either, because what the fuck would they don't have sheep, and they don't have anywhere to put them. So
they got nothing.
What do they do? Do they not offer things?
They live in the church, is my guess.
Okay.
And, you know, everybody brings shit to the church, right?
I guess.
They bring their offerings there. They bring their bread and whatever. Remember?
Got it. Yeah. But, okay. Yeah. But I thought that they lived with the people now. Like, I thought that was, like, they were going to live with them, but I don't know how that works exactly. Like, it's a weird situation.
Do you think that, like, the Levite just comes and says, so I'm going to live at your house now?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just crash at random people's houses.
That's so weird. Like the Queen on her little pilgrimage around England, right?
Right.
The progression, that's what it's called. Not pilgrimage, progression.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, at the end of every 3rd year, bring the entire tithe of that year's harvest and store it in the nearest town. Give it to the Levites, who will receive no allotment of land among you, as well as to the foreigners living among you, the orphans and the widows in your towns, so they can eat and be satisfied.
Okay.
Then the Lord your God will bless you in all your work. The end.
That's great.
Awesome!
Yeah. Yeah, I love learning about the offerings again.
Again.
And again.
Deuteronomist is so uncool.
Well, no, I mean, they write better.
They do write better.
And
they summed it up real well.
Like, last chapter I had fun commenting on all the bullshit. So, I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
And we've had a couple of fun chapters where, God was stupid. And we get to be, hilariously fun, commenting on his stupidity. So,
yeah.
But that one was dumb.
Lackluster.
It was very lackluster, and I'm very disappointed because
Bad
I was looking
Deuteronomist.
forward to having fun again.
Bad Deuteronomist.
Right, yeah, write a better chapter, goddammit.
Oh, my.
All right.
Well, we will see you tomorrow for the Q&A.
Yep.
And then Sunday is the recap of the week. And then, let's see, Monday is Deuteronomy chapter 15.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Am I a day off?
I think you're a day off.
Oh.
Because we're doing this. I think we're on... oh, no, you're right.
I am right.
Yeah, it's Q&A tomorrow.
Yeah.
My bad. I suck.
You do.
Pay no attention to the man behind the screen.
Curtain.
Phone.
Thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you for the Q&A tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.